Hello and welcome to this challenge thing I made, September Streamer Sketches, where I draw 30 furry streamers in 1 month, one per day. So, starting off, Laser the Shark Fox. So, unique soda design. You don't see, well, not the fox and being red part, but shark tail, unique. But, I kind of feel bad because I went off the image channel in their thumbnail, and then after asking them, because I asked them the day before not knowing, and they responded to me like I put it there, but like I've already finished, so I kind of felt bad about that. But it's the start, so you kind of expect some rough patches here and there, but like yeah, it's kind of a problem. But even though first day is where it's gonna be the first bit of art, so it's not gonna look the best, but I think it came out pretty good. And then next up we got Mount Kanjin. I think I said that right. They are another YouTuber I saw, and they have a lot of art content, which is really nice. Just basically telling the general stuff, where it's like how to train your art, sketch whenever you want, don't feel limited to something, all that stuff. So, I thought it was a nice channel. And then I also noticed that it said their Sona tries to attempt crows to befriend them a lot. So I'm like, what? Let's draw them, just feeding a crow. And honestly, I'm a bird person, so I get that. Like, it's a very real mood. Yeah. And then, honestly, that's it. This one. And I think it came out pretty good. Next we have that pink lizard. Okay, so footage got cut short here because I was in a VC with my friend during this, and Discord got opened a lot. So this is really short. Just good meme content. I could not find a ref sheet anywhere of your Sona. So I used a sticker from your server that I joined and left. I'm sorry, but yeah, I think it came out pretty good either way. And then, number day 4 was nostalgic. So day 4 we had Candy Paws. Candy Paws is one of the first for YouTuber I watch. You can find me in this video, Jolie63, in my very, very young days. Not that much younger, but still young. But yeah, Candy Paws is good with audience, and though they haven't posted a lot, I've still seen them within like fursuit compilations in Denver. But yeah, I think that's right. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Oh, okay. Reorganizing myself. This is Cloveroo, and I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Some of these names are gonna be hard for me to pronounce, but their content's pretty simple. Just the normal like Vine copy, except in VR chat. They have this own running thing they do that's pretty unique. So I also listed every song I did for each Sona. If you guys, if you are watching this, any of you want to know what song I did for which Sona, I will say in the comments. But yeah, I think this one came out pretty good. Next up, we have Stormy Fourth. I think I said that right. But yeah, this is another good one. My friend said this was actually their first YouTuber they started watching, and honestly, the content's pretty simple, straightforward. Whether it be content, I've seen drawing content a lot recently, and yeah, first tutor comment. I don't really watch them, but definitely wholesome. But yeah, I think this one, also, this is one of the first ones I really like. I had them dancing, said they like dancing in the description. Next one, we have Chloe Halter. This is like some of the other ones, a less popular for a YouTuber, but still really good content. Like, they're explaining, like, as I was doing this challenge, they were giving videos that would help me with my next drawings, which were videos on like just how to draw easier using Clips Studio Paint. Do not improv a voiceover on a video. yeah, but yeah, I think this one came out pretty good. Egg related sonnet, Danny DeVito meme. Next one we have Chaotic Creations. They're a decently popular furry YouTuber. They're a fursuiter creator. And from what I've seen in their videos, they're currently moving their studio and creative space. So they're gonna be out for a while, but even though their Sona didn't really have a clear ref, I did find a image they posted of their character, which would be enough, the color and stuff. And for every creator, artist, or fursuiter, I decided to create like a little big size prop. Honestly, kind of starting from Chaotic Creations, but yeah, this one came out pretty good. This was my break day. This was the weekend, I think, at this point. KK flip note. I'm not really sure if they're furry, but I wanted to include them on this list because I wanted some easy drawings to do while doing this challenge, and also, honestly, that's like the main reason. And like all the other, most of them quarterly animating YouTubers that are on this list, they have simple character designs, but can still be expressed in many ways. So I chose Pepin. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah. This was a fun one to draw, that's for sure. Tried adding a lot of detail. And yeah, pretty good. Next up, we drew Clap Seal. So I was watching one of their videos and seeing if they have a Sona ref, but right next to after they showed the Sona ref, they said that this character, which I forgot the name of, I'm so sorry, is their actual Sona, and the other one's more of a mascot, so I decided I'd draw this one instead. And I try to go for like a game theory thing here, and I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah, you know, they make content on the dramas that are happening with the furry fandom, because we can never catch a break of those things, unfortunately. But yeah, I thought this was a fun character to draw, and I think from this point on, my art started getting better during this challenge. And day 11, oh my goodness, we got the classic chip flake, and I decided instead of drawing what... honestly, it's kind of funny they're at the same time, but just like Clepseal, Chip Flake is kind of the mascot, so I drew their other character. I also forgot the name of that. I should be reading a script, but I'm not. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I was listening to Minecraft music with this one. It was like a really calm vibe, so I just kind of had them resting on the big floofy tail. And honestly, I think this one came out pretty good. It was definitely a quote-unquote stress relief day because, I don't know, it was just nice to draw something with calming music. I'm sure artists watching could understand that. And next up, we have Solar Saber, and drawing their character Venus. I remember that because I can see the name right now. But basically, I've drawn this character before during Art Fight because I saw that they were on Art Fight, and I did that there. And comparing Art Fight to now, which was only like a 2-month difference, it's so much better, and I'm really proud of myself for that. And if for some small chance you are watching this, Solar Saber, as many YouTubers, I don't know how many YouTubers are gonna see this, but if you are watching this, your character is fun to draw, and I did something wholesome again. And if you remember me from Art Fight, cool, I kind of talked to you late, but yeah, that's mostly it for here. Okay, day 13, we got the first of 2 protogens in this challenge. Forward Bias. Forward Bias is still well known. I think it's like 20,000 subscribers for a YouTuber, and honestly, they make pretty simple content. Like, VR chat stuff, and some of it's pretty funny. But I was trying to think of something creative, and at first, I was just gonna have them hold a light energy sword from Halo, but then I'm like, what if I bend the rules for this drawing for a protogen, and it can just come out of the fingers, you know? And I thought that was kind of cool. So as you'll see when the drawing shows that, I kind of tried something interesting here. Day 14, we got Freckled Cat Creations. And honestly, like, I this is the only one I could not figure out what music vibe this drawing gave. So the only thing I used twice was TF2 music, and it was in this one, and then later you'll figure out which one I used it next in. But like, I don't know. And then since they're also a fursuit creator, I gave them a giant glue gun to hold, and just to try and keep it a little more accurate. If they are here and notice, I looked at one of your videos and saw the glue gun you used and tried to go off of that. But yeah, I think this one came out pretty well actually. Like, even though it's simple, I liked it. I think it's a bobcat, I'm not sure. Okay, day 15. This is the least subscribed to furry, but their content is so unique. So their entire thing is that they are a furry in a fursuit that plays the accordion. Like, it's so unique. It's so simple, and honestly, it's just kind of fun to see them play. They post like at least once a month, but like, even though their content is simple, I feel accordion's a really hard instrument to play, and they should get some recognition for playing accordion. And they're getting a little more popular, but this video might speed up the process. I have no idea. We'll just have to see and find out. But yeah, day 15, I was really proud of this drawing. It came out really well. Day 16, we have a pretty well known, I'm just gonna say Popufur now, it's easier. We have Beta Eta Delta. I think I'm butchering all these names. Anyways, here, I thought it'd be funny to kind of utilize the life jacket. And they're like opening the life jacket up. Like, you know the one guy from Hercules, and he's like, "You want to buy a sundial?" Like, I kind of went for that here. So he's a beach supply dealer in this drawing, and yeah, he also has very good audience interaction. Like, he tries his hardest to read the chat comments, and that's a good effort. Some do that, some don't, but yeah, great YouTuber overall, and also has commentary on some of the furry stuff that's going on. Day 17, we have Mango Foxy, and I am pretty sure they're friends with generic Purple Protogen, which will be later in this list if you didn't catch the wheel in the intro. But yeah, I had to go to their merch shop for this reference because they don't have any easy references or full bodies of their Sona. And they're kind of a meme channel, and then something that was actually kind of cool recently is they made one of those YouTube videos where there's a bunch of unlisted videos and you have to like follow a storyline. And I thought that was kind of cool and unique because you don't see a lot of YouTubers do that, except like Markiplier is a great example of doing it. But you don't see a furry do it often, that's for sure. But yeah, honestly, I was kind of disappointed in this drawing, but I'm sure you'll be fine with it. And yeah, I think it's turned out pretty good overall. And then day 18, we got Zusho Wolf. Pray I'm saying that right. But yeah, no, I really I really liked how this one turned out because in I learned in one of my classes that the hand sign for this. So they're deaf, so they use sign language. But one of the hand signs is sharing the love is how I learned. So I'm like, let's incorporate it into this drawing. The only problem is their character only has 4 fingers, so I had to I had to like draw like a little hand sign to show what it would be if there were 5 fingers. But yeah, I think this one came out pretty good, even though it wasn't a direct ref. I still found the ref to be pretty good. Yeah. Day 19. Oh my goodness. Nefertiti gets the winning the hardest character to draw. I'm really bad at drawing dragons. I've been trying to get better, and it has been turning out better recently, but like if someone has ever made a dragon character, 9 times out of 10 they're very detailed, and I think this one took me like a long time, like more than an hour. Like the sketches go by fast, but honestly the sketches took a long time here too. But no, this character was fun to draw though. Um, I need the challenge, like it, and then since they are a creative one, and they actually cover a lot of the content types seen on the video because they're crazy with it. But I decided just drawing, so I did like a little art pen there, and yeah, I think this one came out pretty good in the end, even though it was took a very long time to draw and was difficult. I still think my best effort is shown. And now, day 20, 10 days left. It was getting exciting at this point. Drawing NCS artist. I'm pretty sure they're furry too. They're one of the ones I'm unsure about. It might just be a really committed D&D campaign animator. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry if I don't know, but yeah, and yeah, I was trying to think of, because I had to do a meme drawing here. Like their characters all in all sorts of memes. I'm like, what's a still image meme I could do that like isn't an animation? And I thought of like the things where it's like Plants vs Zombies is such a simple game. Don't go crazy with the soundtrack, and then it's like the Plants vs Zombies, and it's like playing a crazy soundtrack. I kind of did that here, where it's like YouTube saying it's just a silly animation channel. You don't have to go that crazy. NCS artist, and then Kishi here is just in shock that their setup is on fire while animating. So yeah, I thought it was pretty clever design. Sandy's another content creator that honestly they're more wholesome, and I I think I'm gonna have to give it to Stanny for best audience interaction, because I know they're just a small channel right now, but like they're really out here trying to reply to every question they can that they find. I think they're one of the only YouTubers that had given me the ref, which I was really happy about, because their ref is nowhere. Like it's I was not gonna go off the VR chat avatar as I do a lot of the time for some complex ones outside of this challenge, but I didn't feel like doing that. So 2D ref or no ref. There's only one exception during this challenge, and we'll get to that soon. But yeah, and I played chess against Stanny once actually. That was kind of fun, and I lost. So I tried doing like a chess thing for the drawing, where it's like you have to pick a hand to choose your piece. So if you get that, cool. Day 22, we got one too much. See, I was worried about this day. Like, I've already said I'm not good with the dragons. Like, I can't draw dragons. But I actually really liked how this turned out in the end. Like, honestly, the entire time, I knew they were going to say something, but I didn't know what would be clever enough. And I feel like I could have done better with the joke for the text here, like, for this. You'll see it eventually. But, yeah, no, they're a good animator, and even though they're not posting as consistently, their meme videos are wonderful. Like, most of them are original, and animation is very nice. Like, I can barely draw a dragon. To animate multiple frames of multiple dragons is wonderful. So yeah, really liked how this one came out in the end. And then here we have Mugiwara cosplay. So I like I had to do this one. This is the only exception for 3D to 2D because they have that little icon in the top left corner, but since they took pictures of themselves in this specific character fursuit, I forgot. Oh, it says it right there, the regular dragon. But they took a full 360, so I was able to get the details of the fursuit and just use the color palette from their icon. So this one was the only case where I can turn 3D into 2D for this situation. But yeah, honestly, this one, I like how it turned out, and since they're like core cosplay, I gave them their sewing machine to sit on in their drawing. Now, day 24, we got Sky High Studios, and oh my goodness, I was kind of hyped for this one because it said they liked, or passions, I don't know, I forgot what it said in the thing, but then they like theater, so I'm like, oh, let's do an Alexander Hamilton reference. So I had them singing that one phrase from that one song. Yeah, you'll see what it is. But yeah, this is another classic for a YouTuber that, yeah, they're just nice. They have art stuff, and they should definitely. Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, I need a script, but improv is just so much easier for me, but harder. Does that make sense? Yeah. Anyways, this one came out pretty good. Okay, coming back to the Protogen talk earlier. Oh my goodness, I joined this man's TF2 match the first time, and not through the Discord server, but through friends in the stream because I really wanted to join because you can't find any like good servers in TF2 anymore. And then they streamed again. They decided this big challenge thing that's going on as I'm recording this. Look how sad this is. I tried dueling them and then just watch. Down.
Let's decline that. Sorry. I'm in a game. Oh, what? Did he quit? Womp womp.
Okay, yeah, it kind of sad, but oh well. I kind of suck at TF2. I would have gotten destroyed anyway. But yeah, at least he saw my womp womp. That's what matters because I likely thought I left at first. Like, I'm not gonna be defeated because I declined. I didn't expect it to happen, but at the same time I hoped. But as always, I was really proud of this one. I noticed purple's one of favorite lines, and I based this off of that. Here we got Starberry Dream, and I was disappointed in this one too. I'm sorry. I could have done better. I listened to a K-pop song during this one, and I tried doing some K-pop pose, but I couldn't get it right. So I mean, this is generally what it was the entire time. The line art changes things a bit, and yeah, no, I'm sorry. I could have done better, but I hope you still appreciate this art piece. And I mean, yeah, I tried my hardest. That's what matters, and you also have cool content. Yeah, that's summary. Thumbs up. Pokari-Ru. See, this one was another one that I wasn't super excited to draw, but at the same time I was, if that makes any sense at all. So like, oh, I noticed they're not as consistent with their content, and they're focusing on their passion, which seems to be making stickers, which is awesome. So I tried basing this drawing off of that, and the music kind of fit with it, but not really. But oh yeah, if you made it this far and you're confused, I'm not playing any music in the background. I'm just gonna answer questions if you want to know what your music was in the comments. But yeah, I still think this one came out pretty good, using stickers to represent successes and fails, and there's more successes, which I thought. And the final three. So we got the first spin, and on the first spin of the final 3, we got the one I was so excited for. I'm sorry, like, I was really excited for this. ZK art. So, JoJo fan, like, they were a classic JoJo fan, like, they read the manga before it was an anime. That's how you know. I'm not even that committed to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So anyways, you know, I had to go with the JoJo reference. I was originally going to go for Josuke. Like, Josuke, like, I was going for that for the reference first, but then I saw that they cosplayed as Dio, and that's when I was like, I gotta do Dio. The person you cosplay as is the person you really like from a series, in my opinion, and Dio is a character that they probably really like. Like, I've cosplayed as Narantia one time, and yeah, so I based this drawing off of that. I did 2 JoJo references in one. I think this surprisingly still wasn't the one that I put the most effort in, but I still really like this one, and it's one of my favorite ones, to be honest. And the final 2, also ZK's birthday, sorry. The final 2, we got Sakatiel. So Sakatiel, I think out of all the YouTubers, I think Sakatiel maybe most likely not be a furry, because unlike all the other ones that I've been unsure about, they've never hinted at furry content anywhere. It's just an animal that talks, so that doesn't necessarily mean they're furry. But like the other animators, they're the smoothest, like, animations and a simple character. So the weekend was a nice, relaxing day for drawing for me, at least the last 2, because, you know, simple characters are simple characters. There's not much to it that is a struggle, and thanks for the break. I don't know. But at first I was worried about how this one was turning out, and I ended up creating this weird background effect pattern that I'm not sure how I feel about, but I mean, I think it's alright, yeah. Final day! I wonder who we're gonna get. I had a hunch it was gonna be Deadly Comics, but you're never sure. But of course, it ended up being Deadly Comics. So, for Deadly Comics, I took an approach of jazz hands. Like, their character, I don't know the name of this character, because I got it off an image. There's no reference for their characters. There might be, I just couldn't find it, so I'm sorry about that, if there is. But, so I thought jazz hands, they seemed like the type of character that hit the jazz hands, you know? And I was really struggling with the perspective in the line art. But then as soon as, in the rough draft, rough sketches, whatever you call it. And then, but as soon as I did get to the actual line art, I could pose it a little better. Yeah, their content, like all the other animators, smooth animation, simple character design, I love it. It's a formula that really works for good content. And yeah, I think this one came out pretty good. And honorable mention to Lilith Walther. They have this, like, you know, low poly thing that I don't know how to translate, so I'm sorry about that. And yeah, thank you for watching the video. And if you want me to send you one of your drawings, so it's like not through a YouTube video, I like literally my options are like Discord, Instagram. I don't know. Just I'll message what works best in the comments if you ask for it. But yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.